TED Talk, 3 rules to help you build a successful business. Running a business means being a constant problem solver. Every day, it's something new, whether it's product development, contribution, creating contents, or I don't know what it says to do during a pandemic. The trick is always knowing all the answers, but it's coming at us of figuring them out. My entrepreneur spirits come from growing up in Latino neighborhoods in LA and being surrounded by so many people who are immigrants. It takes heart and ingenuity to move to a new country and rebuild your life. I grew up seeing firsthand so many examples of people getting creative with limited resources. Whether it was the purpose lady outside Radar Shine or my dad who started as field worker and now owns his own restaurant. In 2017, I left my corporate job and used my entire life saving to launch greeting cards. Helping people embrace their natural hair texture has been my personal passion since I was a teenager. Learning to love my hair in its natural state was the first step to learning to love myself. Today, I'm running a self-funded multi-million-dollar business that has been profitable day one. Growing up where I'm from, building a successful business felt unattainable, but turns out that entrepreneur spirit was there all over. Here are my top 3 principles that guides me in doing businesses. 1. Get personal with your customers. With every transaction, your customer is giving you power. So don't take that power for granted. I feel so immersed with our customers because I see them in my family, my tias, my cousins, my parents, and even myself. And that means nobody, not even the haircut giants, can speak to them like I can. We get to know our customer on a personal level because we take the time to really listen. Building the kind of relationship creates an authentic, rigorous understanding between brands and customers. 2. Don't be afraid to break the rules. As a Latin-owned self-funded small business, I'm constantly entering spaces where my business is the first of its kind. This year, we launched Leisure Curls, and to a mainstream retailer, Weber became the first Latina-owned curly hair curl brand to be carrying in their stores. It was a big deal for us. Traditional business wisdom says that we should have invested a lot of marketing dollars in a type of launch. But instead, I showed up on awards, weather mariachi, and records TikToks. I spent less than $1,000 on that launch, so my point is, don't be afraid to try things differently. Don't expect the same rules to apply to your small businesses as to for Fortune 500 companies. Embrace what makes you do and make this part of your strategy rather than following the same old playbooks that is out there for everyone to see. 3. Make your intuition your BFF. Running a business is noisy and demanding. There's retailers, customers, your team, your finances, and things happening in the world beyond your control. How do you make big and important decisions with all of that? Yes, facts and data matter, but at the end of the day, you've got to trust your gut. Your intuition is your best friend. Okay, here's what I do. I have a daily checklist with myself, and a checklist that I go through after every big meeting where I ask myself questions like, am I uneasy? Am I excited? How does this make me really feel? It's the things that I can't be explained through numbers or logic. But when I go through my list of questions, I'm able to quiet the noise and turn into that voice inside me that helps me stay true to myself and my mission. It's important to know who you are and who you are not. That means knowing when to say no. For me, that's meant turning down outside capital. Yeah, that extra cash will was more amazing, but investors would opt to maximize profit and in turn compromise the community and culture aspects of what we are staying for. And for me, that's non-negotiable. At the end of the day, you have to be grateful. No one has to work for you and no one has to be your customer. People have their choices, so remember to appreciate every employee efforts and every sale.